Night Baseball is live here on the show. Tonight, the 5th of 6 games between the Amarillo Sod Poodles and the San Antonio Missions. Back here live after this from our proud sponsors of Dr. Pepper. Taking the hill today is the right-hander Jesse Schultens. As he's called upon to pitch. Bob, what do we know about him? Well, he's got a pretty good command and a functionality of his reservoir. I gotta say, tonight's his night to rise and shine to the occasion and to see if they could get this one going here tonight. Leading off for Amarillo, number 21, Blaze Alexander. Stepping in as we are about ready to go in the 5th game of this 6-game set. On this Saturday night, let's play ball. First pitch is a swing and a miss. That one is inside for strikes. On the count now, 0-1. 7:05 on this beautiful Saturday evening. So far, don't forget, tomorrow night, the final game of the year of these two ball clubs. Between the Padres affiliate San Antonio taking on the Diamondbacks affiliation of Amarillo. No balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. That one fouled off, and the count now is 0-2. Still hanging on at that no ball and 2 strike counts. 0-2. Right there, high fly in the air, and that one is gone as that will hit the foul pole. And Blaze Alexander, first time around, gets on the score. And it is 1-0 Sod Poodles here in the top half of the 1st inning. Now leading is center fielder Corbin Carroll. Number 2 batter tonight for the Sod Poodles. He takes inside for strike 1. Pretty good here tonight. Corpus Christi at Arkansas. Wichita at Midland. Frisco at Northwest Arkansas. Springfield at Tulsa. And Amarillo at San Antonio. Here's the pitch. And that one is high fly in the air. Malone gets it, and he's recording the first out. So pretty good on that one. And we'll go ahead and take a quick pause, and here's the visiting starting lineups, Bob. These guys winning last night by that 1 run, 8-7 on a Friday night. What do they have to do in order to get another one? Well, if you could say that they did pretty good last night, that was a phenomenal game. It was a game of runs. And if they could do it again tonight, then they may just have what it takes to come in and win at least a few more against San Antonio before the series is done. Right there up in right field is Joshua Mears as he takes that one. And that is taken out for out number 2. Here's Leandro Cedeno as he comes in. And the pitch. And that one is high in the air. And that will go up at right field for a 2-out single. Do apologize about that. A little stutteriness going on, but I'm doing okay. Take it one game at a time on that one. Here's Braden Bishop as he's averaging a .250 of opposition of 500. Here's the 1-0, and that one's going to be right there. Pass to Schultens, and he gets him on that one. So Blaze Alexander, first time around, gets Amarillo on the board. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, and at least a couple men left on bases. We go bottom of 1 here on this Saturday, and it is Amarillo 1-0. Missions coming up to bat right after this. Tommy Henry, a left-hander out of the Sod Poodles bullpen, will get the starting assignment here tonight. So far, 6'3" and 205 pounds and age 24. And Bob, what do we know about Henry here this evening? Well, he's got a low functionality of what he's got to do, but instead of that, he has to get the reservoir going. He's got to get the ERA up to his high standards. And if he could do that, that's pretty good right there. Now here's the shortstop, C.J. Abrams, as he takes in for strike one on the swing and a miss. As we're doing pretty good on this beautiful Saturday evening. Few clouds from time to time. Temperatures are nice and warm as we are 84 degrees on this beautiful Saturday evening. And so far, it is almost the last game of the regular season. We go to Frisco for one game, and so far game 2 and 3 will be here at San Antonio for the Texas League 2022 playoff series. Get your tickets at sanantoniomissionsbaseball.com, or you can come by our local box office and we'll get you squared away right there. Bring your family and watch the Missions take on the Frisco Rough Riders in the best-of-5 series. Hopefully we'll have a best-of-5. And whoever wins 3 wins the Texas League. So far it will be the elimination. We have Tulsa and Wichita going head-to-head. Frisco and San Antonio. So basically that is going pretty good. Here's the second baseman, C.J. Hinojosa, as he strides in. And that's going to be lifted high fly in the air up at left field. The left fielder will make the play. And that is for the out. So 2 away. Bottom half of 1. And we're going to go ahead, take a quick pause. And so far, we have the starting lineups for the home side. And Bob, what do these guys need to do to get a victory in Game 5? Well, I got to say, they're only down by 1 run, and it ain't too crazy. All you got to do is stay focused, put the ball in play, and just don't think about anything else that would jeopardize you from winning here tonight. But really, you got to think about what you're doing, how and where that ball goes. I can't even emphasize that enough, but that ball needs to get in, and it needs to get squared away right there. Well, up there's the left fielders that will get down for a 2-out single. Missions are now on the hit column. And that's going to bring up center fielder James Wood. Wood is coming in. Here's the pitch, and that one is going to be a four-seam fastball. That will get fouled in the way. And the count now 0-1. Final game tomorrow night at 7:05. First pitch. Gates open at 6, so make sure you guys are here as we play the final game of the year between these two ball clubs, Amarillo and San Antonio. After tomorrow's game, Amarillo will be eliminated. So that will put Amarillo, Midland, and Corpus Christi down. Springfield and Northwest Arkansas will also be eliminated. And that will put the final 4 ball clubs onto Tuesday night's plan. That is Frisco and San Antonio and Wichita and Tulsa. Top half of this segment, here's the number 6 batter, Buddy Kennedy. As we started up for Amarillo here in this top half, it is 1-0. Sod Poodles here in the top of 2 here this evening. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the pitch. That one's going to be high fly in the air. Mears running after it, and he'll make the play to catch the out.
The first baseman, number 10.
That'll bring up number 10, Neffy Castillo. He comes in, and he's ready to go. Here's the pitch, and that one's going to be high fly in the air. Rodriguez in pursuit, and he's making the play near the on-deck circle. And he's recorded the second out.
The second baseman, Giancarlo Cintrone.
That'll bring up Giancarlo Cintrone. This could be another 1-2-3 inning as we go through this top half. And that one is inside for a strike, and the count now 0-1. So far, pretty good ball game here this evening. And now the 0-1, and that's going to be line drive up the center, and that's going to get through for a base hit. So pretty good base hit right there that will lead it off on the 2-out single. That'll bring up Dominic Maragalo as he comes in. And that one's taken in for strike one. So far, a beautiful sunset coming tonight. Few clouds from time to time. And it is a beautiful night. And that will be in for strike two. One more strike in this half inning, and it will be going down to the bottom of 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count, as that one is out the far outside corner. And it is 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. And that will do it. Maragalo goes down. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors. With a man left, we go bottom of 2. And Amarillo leads San Antonio by 1. Bottom of 2, here's Yoman Rodriguez, the first baseman. Beautiful Saturday night, few clouds, sun going down. And tonight we got Corpus Christi fans watching here tonight. The second consecutive season where missions are at home. Even next season when San Antonio wraps up the season with Springfield. Yoman Rodriguez coming. 1 ball and 1 strike. That one is just outside. The count now 2-1. Pretty good season we had. And that one is high fly in the air, and that will go out of play. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Rodriguez. And that one, high fly in the air. Watch it go. Gone. It is out of here. And Yoman Rodriguez unleashes that one as he hits it out of here. And we are tied at 1. Well, that'll get a smile on a manager's face. My goodness. And Rodriguez gets it. Boom! He hits it. 384 feet, 107.6 miles per hour on that exit velocity.
The designated hitter.
And that'll bring up the designated hitter, Augustine Ruiz, as he takes a ball outside. And the count now is 1-0. Pretty good night. Here is the 1-0 delivery. And did he go? Yes, he did. Peeled down by the first base umpire. And he went around for strike 1. That one right there is a ball at 2 strikes. One and 2 delivery. And that one's going to be line drive right there. That's in for extra bases. Going to first, go to second, go to second, go to third. Is he going to get in there? Yes, he will. He will leg out a no-out triple. Beautiful play on that one. And it was just going pretty good. Now here's the hot corner third baseman, Olivier Basabe. As that will be a ball and outside. 1 ball, no strikes. So far, a good game here tonight. San Antonio trying to take the lead back. And that's going to be high fly in the air. Tagging the runner from third coming in. And he's in to score on the sacrifice fly. And that is the Mission's new score, San Antonio 2, Sod Poodles 1. Now here's Thomas Malone, the left fielder in the 8th spot. So far going pretty good. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be high fly in the air. Left fielder runs after it, cannot get there, and that will go out of play. No balls and 1 strike. Nothing in 1. And that one's going to be high fly in the air. The left fielder will run after it. And he will get out number 2.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Michael Cantu.
The catcher is a Michael Cantu. As he strides in. About ready to start the top half of the 3rd inning after this. And that's going to be right there. Right to the catcher. Right to first. And they'll get him easily. 2 runs, 2 hits, no errors, nobody left on. As we go top of 3. San Antonio in front by 1. Now here's the top of the batting order. Blaze Alexander. Alexander coming in, and here's the pitch inside for strike 1. No balls and 1 strike the count. Here's the 0-1, and that one is fouled and away. So the count now 0-2. Nothing in 2. That one is chopped foul. And the count now still remains at no balls at 2 strikes. Top of 3, 2-1 San Antonio. As that ball is changed up. No balls, 2 strikes. And that one is hit high in the air, and that will go out of play. Nothing in 2. Again, he sends it out of play. So it is a duel between the pitcher and the hitter. Here's the 0-2 one more time, and that one is just outside at the box. The count now is a ball and 2 strikes. 1-2. Here's the pitch again. Swing and a miss. And he'll take him down easily. And that is 1 away.
Center fielder, number 2, Corbin Carroll.
That'll bring up Corbin Carroll, the center fielder. And he'll take that one inside for strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. And that one is high fly in the air. Wood in pursuit, and he's got it. So that is 2 away.
Now batting, number 6.
That'll bring up Eduardo Diaz. He's 0 for 1 to fly out in the 1st inning. Here's the pitch. High fly in the air. Center fielder Wood camped under it, and he's got it. And that is the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. As we go bottom of 3, it is Missions 2, Sod Poodles 1. Back to the top of the Missions batting order, stepping in shortstop CJ Abrams. Laying it off here in the bottom of 3. And that is high fly in the air. And the second baseman will range after it to make the play to get the out.
Now batting, second baseman, CJ Hinojosa.
That's going to bring up the second baseman, CJ Hinojosa. 0 for 1 fly out in the first inning. Here's the pitch. And that's a swing and a miss on an initial offering. Right there, called in for strike 1 and a count 0-1. And that one is down and outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike. And that one is hit high in the air and out of play. Bottom of 3, 2-1 our score. 1-2. High in the air. Right there, shortstop under it. Makes the play. And there is 2 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Joshua Mears.
That'll bring up right fielder Joshua Mears. He singled in the first. Right there outside, 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0. And that one is tapped foul. 1-1 the count now. Sun already went down, and now we got the evening nice and going. Right there, high fly in the air. And that goes to the left fielder to make the out, and that's the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. We go top of the 4th. For Amarillo, it is 2-1 San Antonio. Leandro Cedeno coming in. He's 1 for 1. As we start up the top half of the 4th inning. Here's the pitch, and that one is well inside for strike 1. Count now 0-1 here this evening. And a pitch inside for strike 2. So no balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that one is fouled and away. So the count now still remains no balls to 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2 delivery. And that was strike 3. As Cedeno is down on strikes.
The bat, number 15, designated hitter, Braden.
The designated hitter is Braden Bishop. As he bats in the 5 spot for the Sod Poodles. And he takes that one inside for strike 1. He's 0 for 1. He grounded out in the first inning. And so far, he's doing pretty good. ERA at 3.97 over the opposition of 500.
That's a ball.
Here's the pitch. And that one is high fly in the air. Rodriguez tries to go after it. And he is chasing it but can't get there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch, high fly in the air, and that's going to get in for a base hit up in left field. And that's going to go for a 1-out single as Bishop now on first. That'll bring up Buddy Kennedy, the 6th batter. Here's the pitch, and that one is inside for the strike, and the count now 0-1. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the pitch, right there and outside, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike here. The pitch, and that one is inside for strike 2. That one right there, line drive, and that's going to get in for a base hit. And that's going to put runners on the corners. And the tying run is 90 feet away from scoring in. That'll bring in the 7th batter, Nefi Castillo. Castillo coming in, and that's going to be a swing and a miss on the initial offering. And the count now is 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. The pitch. And the changeup is down and inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. One and one. And that's a swing and a miss. And the count now is a ball and 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes to count. The pitch. And that one is high fly in the air. Wood running after it. And he's got it. Tagging up as a runner from third. And it is a tie ball game of 2-2. So right there, the center fielder ranges after that one as he did a top speed of 18.09 miles an hour, and he covered close to 100% of the field with distance of 109 feet. So 99.9% of the field was covered. Right there and inside, Giancarlo Cintrone coming in as he takes in for strike 1 with 2 away. Runner at first, top of the 4th inning, and it's tied at 2-2 against these 2 ball clubs. And he's running right there. The catcher cannot get him, and he is safely at second on a stolen base. Here's the 0-2. And that's going to be right there. Rodriguez steps on the bag, and that's the inning. So, a run on a couple of base hits, no errors, and a man left. Bottom of the 4th coming up, and it is deadlocked even at 2. Here's the center fielder, James Wood. He's 0 for 1, fly out in the 1st inning. As he gets in and sees Tommy Henry. And the pitch. And that's going to be right there. And that will go foul. So the count now, 0-1. The 0-1. And that's going to be high in the air. Center fielder will range under it to make the play. And that's out number 1.
Number 21.
That'll bring up Yorman Rodriguez as he strides in. And that one is well hit. High fly in the air. Right fielder moves under it. And he's got it to make the play to record out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Augustine.
The designated hitter is Augustine Ruiz. He's 1 for 1. He tripled. And a run. That one right there on the initial offering misses outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's a 1-0. And right there, that is out of play. 1 ball and 1 strike. And right there, that will go out of play again. So the count now is a ball and 2 strikes. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss. And he blows it right by him to end the 4th inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on. As we go on to the top of the 5th, we are deadlocked at 2. Top of the 5th inning, here's Dominic Maragalo. He's 0 for 1 strikeout in the 2nd. As we are about ready to go for the 5th. Here's the pitch. And that one right there to Basabe. Right to first to Rodriguez, and he will gobble him up. As that will be 1 quick out in this half inning. That'll bring up the leadoff hitter, Blaze Alexander. He soloed home run. Back in the last time up of the 1st inning, he is 1 for 2. And so far, so good on this ball game, as he's going to try again to get up in there. Pitch right there, high fly in the air, and that will go out of play. No balls and 1 strike. And that one is inside for strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be right there and inside the home dugout. Here's the 0-2. And that one hit by shortstop Abrams. And he throws it to Rodriguez. And that is out number 2. That's going to bring in the center fielder Corbin Carroll. As he strides in. And the pitch. Inside for the strike. And the count now is 0-1. Nothing and 1. And that one is popped foul. So the count now 0-2. Right there to Abrams. As he throws to Rodriguez, that's the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on. As we go bottom of 5 tonight, we're still deadlocked at 2. Here's the number 7 batter tonight, the hot corner third baseman Olivier Basabe. As he takes the ball outside the zone, and the count now 1-0 on the initial offering. 1-0. And that is going to be right there to second baseman. And he will throw him out at first. And that is 1 quick out. That's going to bring up Thomas Malone. As he comes in. He's 0 for 1, a fly out in the 2nd inning. Here's the pitch. And that's a swing and a miss. So the count now 0-1. Pitch here, outside, 1-1. One ball, 1 strike. And that one's going to be well hit. High fly in the air. And that will go directly to the right fielder as he'll make the play. That will be out number 2. Michael Cantu, 0 for 1. He grounded out in the 2nd inning. So far, it could be another 1-2-3 inning as we go quickly in this 5th inning frame. Right there and inside for strike one. Well, we got a great crowd tonight on this Saturday, and so far, tune in as we get ready for the finale of the 6-game series, last of the year between these two ball clubs. Going pretty well here tonight.
1-2.
Right there, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here's a 1-2 delivery. And that one's going to be high fly in the air, and that's going to get down for a base hit. And so far, the tie-breaking run is only at first base.
Now batting, shortstop, CJ.
That's going to bring up the top of the mission's batting order. That is C.J. Abrams, the shortstop. And gotta say, we have our other proud sponsor here tonight, and that is a original series of BakerJstudios. It's Love's New Series. Tune in every Friday night for a new episode of the loved series of a dog and a German Shepherd named Love. This series has went on since April 23rd of 2018 to the present. All episodes are going pretty good, and that's going to be line drive right there, and that's going to bounce the wall, and that's going to get in on a 2-out double. What a way to get that one going. The all new episodes of Love's New Series every Friday night until October 21st as we wrap up the Season 6 finale on that day. And following in on Thanksgiving Day is the Season 7 premiere. And so far, we cannot wait to give you all episodes. Season 8 will premiere in 2023, going into 2024. So all new episodes will continue. We are pretty much renewed for a Season 9 and a Season 10, so make sure that all of y'all come by and enjoy Love's New Series. All new episodes, Fridays at 7, 6 Central, right here on BakerJstudios. Top half of the 6th inning, here's Eduardo Diaz as he strides in. As we are ready to go here in this top half of the 6th inning. Right there and inside for strike one. So far, we are super excited for the new season of Minor League Baseball, the show 23. And so far, we cannot wait to give you guys opening day on Thursday night, April 6th. Beginning the first of a short 3-game series at Tulsa. And so far, we just cannot wait to see what that ballpark is like to this day. That one high fly in the air. Left fielder Malone will make the play, and he's got it for the out. So with one away, this ball game still remains tied. And now here's Leandro Cedeno. He's 1 for 2 single in the first inning. Here's the pitch, and that one is well inside for strike one. Pretty good night so far as we have this ball game in the 5th of the 6 games yet. Tomorrow is the finale of these two ball clubs of the year of 2022.
That's a ball.
So far, cannot wait to see these boys in the 2023 season. So far, we have 18 games with Amarillo in 2023. so far as going to Arkansas and Tulsa. Gotta say, Drillers and Travelers will not be to San Antonio. But hopefully in the year of 2024, in that season, we shall be there coming in. And that's going to be right there, line drive. And that's going to be a 1-out triple on the play. As the tie-breaking run only 90 feet away from scoring in with one away. Here's the pitch, and that one is well inside for the strike. And the count now is 0-1. 1 for 2 single and a run. That is Braden Bishop. Bishop is coming in, and he's ready to go on this one. 0-1. And that is right there. Going from short to first, and he'll get him easily by Rodriguez. As C.J. Abrams throwing to Rodriguez. And that'll bring up the number 6 batter, Buddy Kennedy. Kennedy coming in. Runner at third, 2 away. Now one down and inside for the ball, and the count now 1-0. 1 ball and no strikes right there down at the knees. And the count now is 1-1. 1 ball and 1 strike, 2 away. Here in the top half of the 6th inning. One and 2, here's the pitch. High fly in the air. And that is going to go out of play. That'll bounce the wall right there. 1 and 2. And that's going to be line drive, and that's going to get extra bases. The run is in to score, and that's going to bring in a 1-out, 2-out triple. And that's going to be an RBI triple. And boy, the Sod Poodles will take the lead 3-2. And they will break the tie. Now in is Neffy Castillo as he's coming in. And that one's going to be well hit. High fly in the air. Mears ranging under this one to make the play. Buddy Kennedy will put another one on the scoreboard, and that will crack the tiebreaker. And we go to the bottom half of the 6th inning. Amarillo leads San Antonio by 1. It's 3-2. Bottom of 6, here's the right fielder Joshua Mears. He's 1 for 2. He singled in the first inning. So far, so good here on this beautiful Saturday night. So far, we'll give you your Texas League scores after this top half of the 9th inning. And also got to get in the shout outs. And always remember, we've always done that through the past 2 seasons in a row where we had shutouts, or should I say shout outs. I do apologize about that. I'm getting y'all confused like crazy. You'll be like, what? What did you say? But anyway, I do apologize. Boy, you sound like me, Jonathan, let me tell you. Yeah, you're not kidding, Bob. I'd be like that to my wife a lot of times. I'd be like, hey, what did you say? I hate salmon in my bones, huh? Does a salmon have bones? I hate bones, huh? Yeah, I know it. That's funny, Bob. That'll bring in Yorman Rodriguez. He's 1 for 2, solo home run in the 2nd inning. So far, so good here in this ball game. And that one is blistered. High fly in the air, and that ball is out of play. No balls, 1 strike, 2 away, nobody on. Bottom of 6. 3-2 Amarillo in this ball game. Here's the 0-2, and that one popped up right there, as that will go to the pitcher for the out. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on. And as we go to the top of the 7th, it's a low-scoring affair of 3-2 in this one. The 8-hole batter and cleanup hitter, that is Giancarlo Centrone, comes in and he bunts his way, and that goes foul. So the count now 0-1. Pretty good ball game here on this Saturday night. And that is going to be out of play. So the count now is 0-2. No balls at 2 strikes. The pitch. And that's going to be right there. And that gets through for a no-out single.
Now batting, catcher, Dom Marogalo.
That's going to bring up Dominic Marogalo. He's 0 for 2, strikeout and a ground out. Taco Bell double play. Get you 2 free tacos courtesy of any double play this season. As so far in the Texas League Playoff Series, you could get those as well if the missions ever grind into that playoffs. Right there and inside for strike 2. So far as our opponent for the Texas League Playoffs, it will be the Frisco Rough Riders. As we go to Frisco after tomorrow for that one and only game, then we come back for games 2 and 3 here in San Antonio. So far, while the Tulsa Drillers will take on the Wichita Wind Surge, it is going to be the last of a 4. And when I say last of that 4, it means last of the remaining 4 ball clubs that are safe from elimination. Now the 5 ball clubs that will be eliminated is Midland, Amarillo, and Corpus Christi. Northwest Arkansas and Springfield as well will be eliminated after tomorrow. So that will be right there, and that will go foul. Tulsa and Wichita, Frisco and San Antonio will be safe from elimination as they all inherit the spot in the Texas League playoffs. 0-1 right there, and that's going to be line drive, and that's going to get in for extra bases, and that's going to bring in the runner, and he is safely across as the Sod Poodles will score in another run. Now it is 4-2 Amarillo. That's going to bring in center fielder Corbin Carroll. And before we go any further, the manager from the Missions will be out. And that's going to bring in Evan Miller to come in relief. As so far we are doing pretty well here tonight. I gotta say tonight, starting pitcher is now relieved out of duty. And Evan Miller is coming in, a right-hander out of the Missions bullpen. Will get the starting assignment, 6'2" and 200 pounds. Bob, do we know something about this guy here? Well, I could tell you as a relief pitcher, he's got one important task, and that is to get out of this half inning. No more runs need to come in to score if he could prevent it from happening. So inside for strike 1 as the initial offering is thrown. Grounded out in the 5th. That was Carroll, 0 for 3. Here's the 0-2. That one too high. Outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. That one inside for strike 2. Here's a 1-2 delivery, and that one's going to be line drive, and that's going to get in for a base hit. And here comes the run in to score from second, as now Amarillo will stretch their lead to 3.
The batter, number 6.
And that's going to bring in number 6, Eduardo Diaz. Diaz coming in, and he fouls that one off on that initial offering for strike 1. Nobody out, 2-1, 5-2 Amarillo here in this one. Pitch here, and that one will go out of play. So the count now 0-2. Boy, getting pretty good in this ball game, I gotta say. It is starting to turn out that Amarillo fans there at Water Ridge Field are celebrating, as they're probably watching this ball game on their big screen. As so far it is pretty good on that one. Here's Leandro Cedeno, 2 for 3, triple single and a run. Watching the 5th of the 6 game regular season finale. Amarillo fans are saddened that they will not get the spot in the playoffs, as so far you have to get in there to win it. As so far, not like San Antonio, Frisco, Tulsa, and Wichita. They really stepped up their game this season. Here's a 1-1. And right there, that's a swing and a miss, and the count now is a ball and 2 strikes. 5-2, top of the 7th inning for Amarillo, as the Sod Poodles will lead this ball game by the 3-run deficit. And that one is going to be lined foul, so the count now remains the 1 ball and 2 strikes. Change up, down and in, and the count now 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes right there. High fly in the air, and that will go out of play. So the count now still remains at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. High fly in the air. Mears under this one. Makes the play, and he's got it for the out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Braden Bishop.
That'll bring up the designated hitter, Braden Bishop. He's 1 for 3. He's single and a run. Here's the pitch. That one down and inside on that offering, and the count now is 0-1. 0-1. Right there, high fly in the air. And that's going to get down for a base hit. And that's going to bring in 2 more runs in to score, as Amarillo will stretch that into a 2-run RBI triple.
The third baseman, number
And
7.
so far, that one is pretty good on that one. Here's Buddy Kennedy as he comes in, and he takes a strike in the count 1. New score reads Amarillo 7, San Antonio 2. Kennedy's 2 for 3, triple single and RBI of the cycle. And it is a pretty good ball game. Fans out there at Water Ridge Field, Amarillo, Texas, watching this game, and they are high-fiving each other. And they love the Sod Poodles as much as the Texas League does. Well, we are on to the bottom of the 7th.
The designated hitter.
The designated hitter is Augustine Ruiz, as he's the DH here tonight, as he takes a ball down and inside. 1 ball, no strikes, the initial offering on that one. Stefan Crichton and another guy in the bullpen is warming up, so they are ready to go on that one. Right there and inside for strike 1. Pretty good fans here tonight. So far, we will give you the rally of the fans and the attendance here tonight. And so far, it will be at the top half of the 8th inning. as we present it forward. Right there, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Tommy Henry up to 68 pitches for his first 7 innings of play here this evening. That is right there to second, right to first, and they'll get him easily for out number 1. So far, series will wrap up tomorrow night, 7:05. Gates open 6 o'clock, right on the dot. Playoff tickets go on sale, so we are at Frisco just for that one game to start off the Championship Series Game 1. We'll be back at San Antonio for Games 2 and 3.
That's high, that's a ball.
And so far, the third game is sudden death. Frisco beats San Antonio, and Tulsa either beats Wichita or Wichita beats Tulsa. Then 2 teams will be eliminated, and that will bring in the final 2 that will compete for the Texas League title of this season. The year of 2022 in the season. Well, 72 so far, and Olivier Basabe is coming into this one. That is right there, line drive, and that will get up into left field for a base hit. Good base hit right there, and just wish that they had the base hits while the guys were on the bases. And that'll bring up the left fielder, Thomas Malone. Malone coming in, and he's ready to go. That one outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Runner at first, 1 away. 7-2 our score. Bottom of 7. Malone in left field at the dish. Gotta say, his objective is get a base hit, scratch in a few more. And that's going to be right there. And he's going to get him out. And right there, as that will be 2 away. As he gets the force at second. That'll bring up Michael Cantu, the Mission's catcher. Singled in the 5th. He is 1 for 2. And so far, so good in this one. Here's the pitch. And that one hit the 3rd. And he'll throw right to 1st. And that will be the final out. So we played 7 innings. 7-2 the score as Amarillo leads this ball game. Nefi Castillo coming in. He's 0 for 2. Amarillo down to their final 6 outs, just like San Antonio is. And that one inside for strike 1 on that initial offering. Here's the pitch. And that one is fouled and away. The count now 0-2. So far, so good in this one. Here's the 0-2. High fly in the air. Mears running after this one. And he's got it to make the play. So there is 1 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Giancarlo.
That'll bring up the second baseman, Giancarlo Cintrone. 2 for 3, 2 singles and a run. So far, the 8th inning progressing quickly in this ball game, and that one's going to be high fly in the air, and that will go up to right fielder Joshua Mears as he'll make that one, and he's got 2 so far, 2 straight outs going up on the baseball up to right field. Here's Dominic Maragalo as we're about ready to wrap up the top half of the 8th inning for the Sod Poodles, and that one's going to get down, and it will not get touched right there. And that is right there for strike 1. So no balls and 1 strike. 0-1. And that's a swing and a miss, and the count now 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes. The pitch. And right there, he saves that swing and a miss. And the count now is 0-2. So far, so good here tonight as Amarillo tries to hold on to the lead. And so far, everything is going pretty good for the sod Poodles here tonight. No balls, 2 strikes. The pitch right there, and that goes foul. No balls, 2 strikes to count. Here's the pitch. High fly in the air and out of play. Nothing and 2. And that one is high fly in the air. And that will do, as that will go to center fielder James Wood. And that will be the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. We go bottom of 8. And it is a 7-2 ball game. Amarillo in front. Stephon Crichton coming in. 23-1 ERA, 733, 17-12, 304, 400. And he averages those 2 on those.
Leading up for San Antonio,
CJ Abrams coming in. As he strides in. And that'll be 11,115 right there. Please excuse me. We'll be right back right after this. Back here for Texas League Baseball as we are up top half of the 8th inning. CJ Abrams. Do apologize. We're the bottom half. Haha, pulled your leg right there. How you like them apples? Abrams coming in. He's 1 for 3. And that one's going to be line drive shortstop. Throws him, and he's got him. So there's 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, CJ Hinojosa.
So that'll bring in the second baseman, CJ Hinojosa. As he's coming in. We've got Kevin Ginkle coming in, and another guy as well. And that's going to be in for a strike in the count. And that one inside for strike 2. So the count now is 1 ball and 2 strikes. And that one is inside for the ball, and the count now 2-2. 1 away, nobody on. Bottom of the 8th, 7-2, sod Poodles. And that one's high fly in the air. Center fielder running after it makes the play. And that is out number 2.
The batter, the right fielder, Joshua Mears.
That's going to bring up Joshua Mears. As he comes in. That one outside, 1 ball and no strikes. 7-2 Amarillo. Bottom of 8 and 2 away. Nobody on bases. Right fielder is Joshua Mears at the plate. And that one inside for strike 2. So it's a count now, 1 ball and 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes. Crincton looking in. And that's a swing and a miss. And that will do for this 8th inning. Well, we're on the top of the 9th. And Amarillo has the lead. It is 7-2 over San Antonio. Top half of the 9th inning, and that will bring in the top of the lineup, Blaze Alexander. As we have 3 outs remaining for both sides. And so far doing pretty good in this one. Here's the pitch. That one inside for strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes to Alexander. High fly in the air. Mears running after it, and he's got it. So he makes the play for out number 1.
Number 2, Corbin Carroll.
That'll bring in Corbin Carroll as he strides in. Here's the pitch. High fly in the air. Abrams can't get there, and that ball will get down for a base hit.
The batter, number 6.
That'll bring up the batter, number 6. As he strides in. And that one is inside for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. That one right there. Right to Abrams. Rodriguez. And that could have been a double play if he would have thrown at second. And it would have been a Taco Bell Saturday night double play. Leandro Cedeno, 2 for 4, triple single and a run. Coming in and ready to go. Here's the pitch. And that one, line drive to Rodriguez. And that will be the final out of the inning. So that will do it on this one. So we go bottom of 9, and 4, 5, and 6 hitters due up. It is 7-2 Amarillo. That'll bring up James Wood as he comes up. And is ready to go. That one right there and inside for the strike, and the count now 1-1. Last 3 outs for the Missions. And that is going to be fouled off. And the count now is a ball and 2 strikes.
The first baseman, number 21, your man, Rodriguez.
That's going to bring up Yorman Rodriguez as he strides in. Taken in for strike 1. First baseman here tonight. And the pitch. And that one's going to be high and inside, and that will go out of into right field for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Augustine Ruiz.
So that's going to bring in Augustine Ruiz. He's 1 for 3, triple and a run. Last out of the 9th inning on this Saturday. And that one is fouled and away. So no balls and 1 strike. Nothing and 1. And that's going to be line drive up the center, and that gets in for a 2-out shot. So far, so good on that play. And
now batting, number 10.
So far, it is a pretty good one. Here's Olivier Basabe as he comes in. He is 1 for 2 here tonight. Runner at first, 2 away. Here's the pitch. And that is popped foul. So in the count now 1-1. Down and inside for the count now 2-1. Last out of the bottom of the 9th. 7-2 Sod Poodles. And that's going to be right there, and that will do it. So that will wrap up tonight's festivities on a Saturday night. And so far, we are down to the final game of these 2 ball clubs beginning tomorrow night, 7:05, our first pitch. So for all of us, have a good night, and we'll see you tomorrow. And don't forget, playoff tickets are on sale at SanAntonioMissionsBaseball.com. Also, you could come by our box office and pick your tickets up for the games beginning on September the 21st and 22nd for games 2 and 3 of the Texas League Championship Series of 2022. For all of us, have a good night, and we'll see y'all tomorrow, 7:05, our first pitch against Amarillo. Final score one last time on this Saturday, 7-2, as Sod Poodles take Game 5. Have a good night, everybody.
7 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Missions, 2 runs, 7 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 17 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.